Child Development Specialist here at Lamp Early, and today we are going to be talking about self-esteem and confidence, how you can help your little one build self-esteem and confidence in their work. We're also going to be doing a couple of activities and reading a story all about it. So we're just going to jump right into our first activity. All right, my friends. So you're probably wondering, why does Kim have so many things right next to her? Well, it is because we are going to go on a trip today. And I know because of quarantine, we haven't been able to travel around, but we are going to pretend that we are going on a day trip together, maybe even a hike together. So I'm going to need all of your help to help me pack my bag for this trip. So a pretend play like this is a great way to kind of boost your little one's self-esteem and their confidence. Pretend play is one of those things that your child uses to kind of organize their thoughts and their experiences that they've seen, that they've gone through in the world. It also helps them kind of process through difficult feelings by pretend playing and acting it out, which is one of the ways that you boost their self-esteem and their confidence in certain situations. So for example, if your little one is afraid of going to the doctors, try pretending to play doctor at home. It can really help sort out their feelings, which will boost their confidence in going to the doctor's office. So pretend play is one of those great things you can do at home. And again, because they're pretending, if you don't have certain things, you can use different objects around your house and pretend that it's a stethoscope or a thermometer. I know a lot of us don't have stethoscopes and stuff lying about in their houses, so pretending that maybe a skipping rope or screwing a stethoscope instead is a great way to use their imagination while working on their self-esteem and confidence. So, I have here my backpack that I will be using and will be going on our pretend hike with. But while we're on our hike, what do you think we need? That's right, because we are in the middle of a pandemic, we are going to need, try to get this unstuck. We are going to need a mask, because you never know, maybe it's crowded at the park or wherever you're hiking that day, or maybe you need to go inside. So I'm going to put this in my little pocket. What else do we need? That's right. If there's no sink or any clean water and soap, we're going to need hand sanitizer. But if there's soap and water around, use that. That's the best thing. We're also going to need keys, because how else are we going to get back into our house, right? So I think the little pocket is nice and full. Now, what else do we need, my friends? That's right, we are going to need water, because if we're hiking and walking around a lot, we're going to get super thirsty. So I have my water bottle here, and it's full of water. Can you guys hear it? And maybe you guys can't hear it, but I can hear it, so there's a lot of water in here. What next? That's right. If it's sunny outside, even if it is cold, my friends, you are going to need a hat. Baseball cap or whatever, but this is what I have for today. So, I'm going to put it in my backpack just in case I need it. What else? That's right. Tissue paper. It's in here somewhere. I already have it in my bag. It's in here somewhere. What else do we need? Oh, my friends, yes. How could I forget? We need our favorite toy. I'm going to put one toy that I want to bring with me. And this is my favorite toy. Can you guys guess what this is? That's right. It's a van and it's got a cow on the side of it, and it says the word go on top. So I'm going to put my favorite toy in here. What else do we need? Ah, my friends, we are going to need a sweater just in case it gets colder, and we need extra layers. So let's put our sweater in here. I also have a change of shirt just in case. I'm going to put that in here. But what happens if I get hungry? What should I pack? That's right, we need some snacks. And I have a bunch of snacks here that I'm going to pack. I have, what is this? That's right, I have a banana that will be coming with me. I have an apple, that's right. I also have, this one might be a little bit harder to guess. A bagel, a red pepper, and finally I have that's right, a carrot. I have a carrot with me. So I'm done all my packing. My friends, what would you add to this bag that I didn't add yet? Oh, those are some really great ideas and suggestions. Lastly, I have my coat because right now it's getting colder. So I have my coat that I'll be wearing as we go on our hike. But thank you so much, my friends, for helping me pack my bag for our imaginary hike. So we are going to be reading a book next, and then we're going to be doing something really fun after that.
Giraffes Can't Dance by Gilles Andre and Guy Parker Reese. Hopefully I'm saying that right. Gerald was a tall giraffe whose neck was long and slim, but his knees were awfully crooked and his legs were rather thin. He was very good at standing still and munching shoots of trees, but when he tried to run around, he buckled at the knees. Oh no, poor Gerald! Now every year in Africa, they hold the jungle dance, where every single animal turns up to skip and prance. And this year, when the day arrived, poor Gerald felt so sad, because when it came to dancing, he was really very bad. Oh no. Gerald's confidence in his dancing isn't that high, is it, my friends? The warthogs started waltzing, and the rhinos rock and rolled. The lions danced a tango that was elegant and bold. The chimps all did a cha-cha with a very Latin feel, and 8 baboons then teamed up for a splendid Scottish reel. Let's see, are there 8 baboons? Let's check. Let's count together, my friends. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There are 8 baboons. Let's see how many chimps there are. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4 with a flower in her hair. 5 and 6. Gerald swallowed bravely as he walked towards the floor, but the lions saw him coming, and they soon began to roar. "Hey, look at clumsy Gerald," the animals all sneered. "Giraffes can't dance, you silly fool. Oh, Gerald, you're so weird." That's not nice, right, my friends? That's not a nice thing to say to someone. Gerald simply froze up. He was rooted to the spot. "They're right," he thought. "I'm useless. Oh, I feel like such a clot." So he crept off from the dance floor and he started walking home. He never felt so sad before. So sad and so alone. Then he found a little clearing and he looked up at the sky. "The moon can be so beautiful," he whispered with a sigh. Excuse me," coughed a cricket who'd seen Gerald earlier on, "but sometimes when you're different, you just need a different song." "Listen to the swaying grass and listen to the trees. To me, the sweetest music is those branches in the breeze. So imagine that the lovely moon is playing just for you. Everything makes music if you really want it to." With that, the cricket smiled and picked up his violin. Then Gerald felt his body do the most amazing thing. His hooves had started shuffling, making circles on the ground. His neck was gently swaying, and his tail was swishing around. "Look, my friend, Gerald can dance." He threw his leg out sideways and he swung them everywhere. Then he did a backward somersault and leapt up in the air. Gerald felt so wonderful. His mouth was open wide. "I am dancing. Yes, I am dancing. I am dancing," Gerald cried. Then, one by one, each animal who'd been there at the dance arrived while Gerald boogied on and watched him quite entranced. They shouted, "Oh, it's a miracle! We must be in a dream! Gerald's the best dancer that we've ever seen!" "How did you learn to dance like that? Please, Gerald, tell us how." But Gerald simply twirled around and finished with a bow. Then he raised his head and looked up at the moon and stars above. "We all can dance," he said, "when we find the music that we love." The end. Wasn't that a great story, my friends? So next time, if you say you can't do something, we should all be like Gerald and not give up. We should try, because look, everyone told him he couldn't dance and he thought he couldn't dance, but he felt the confidence and he was a beautiful dancer. All right, my friends, wasn't that book really fun? So now we are going to be dancing just like all the animals in that story. I've got my music on and we are going to start. Are we ready? All right, so we are going to waltz like the warthogs. Are you ready? And we're going to waltz and waltz, waltz and waltz and waltz. Let's go. We're going to dance and be silly.
And then we are going to rock and roll like the rhinos. Ready? We're gonna dance. And then we are going to tango like the lions. All graceful and elegant. Are we ready? And tango. We're going to tango. Tango, my friends. Good job. Keep going. Oh, my friends are doing really good. If you're watching this video with a grown-up, you can dance with them. Good job, my friends. And now we are going to cha-cha like the chimps. Are we ready? And let's go, let's dance. We're gonna dance. Oh, good job, my friends. Make up your own moves. Listen to the music. Oh, you're doing such a good job. And now, we're going to do do you guys remember what came next? The baboons did what? That's right, they did a Scottish reel. Are you ready? Grab a partner. And we're just gonna keep dancing. Remember, it doesn't matter if you don't think you can dance. We're just gonna dance and have fun. Okay. And finally, we are going to be like Gerald. So let's be like Gerald now. And we're gonna all pretend that we are Gerald, and we're gonna dance however we want to dance. All right, ready? Let's go. You guys are doing such a good job. Keep going. All right. Good job, my friends.
So sometimes it's really easy for us to notice when our little ones seem to feel good about themselves and when they don't. We often think of these ideas as self-esteem. So for our little ones that have self-esteem, they feel liked and accepted, they feel confident about themselves, they feel proud of what they can do, they think really good things about themselves, and they believe in themselves. But for our little ones that have low self-esteem, they can be very critical and hard on themselves. They feel that they're not as good as other kids. They think of the times that they fail rather than when they succeed. They doubt that they can do things well. So why does self-esteem matter, and why should we help our little ones develop a good sense of confidence and self-esteem? It's because kids who feel good about themselves have the confidence to try new things. They are more likely to try their best. They can feel proud of what they can do. Self-esteem and confidence also helps kids cope with their mistakes, and it allows them to try again and to persevere. As a result, they can do better at school, at home, with friends. If kids with low self-esteem come across a mistake, then they start to feel unsure of themselves. They don't want to try again, and they might let others treat them poorly. They have a hard time standing up for themselves. So when we develop self-esteem, it starts from very, very young. So as our little ones grow, so do their self-esteem. You'll see it in their toddler preschool years. They become very egocentric, all about themselves, which is a normal part of development. So this is a great way we can develop their self-esteem. So really focus on making progress towards a goal and not really focusing on the results, but on the steps that gets there. Self-esteem can also grow when they are doing things for the first time. So maybe they're learning a different skill, or they're just doing something that they really like for the first time and they succeed. And you'll notice in the picture, look how happy and ecstatic they are. Also, when they are making friends and they're getting along, when they're doing things that they love, and also getting help and just learning new things like I mentioned before. So how can we as the caregivers build that self-esteem? So help your child learn to do things. So at every age, there are new things that our little ones learn from. So as your child grows, things like learning how to dress, how to read, ride a bike, homework, all that stuff are chances for them to work on their self-esteem. So when you are teaching your little one new things, show them and help them first, then let them do what they can. Even if they make a mistake, let them try to figure it out on their own. If you see that they're getting too frustrated, that's when you can come in and help. Focus on their strengths is another one. Pay attention to what your child does well and make sure that your child has chances to develop those strengths. And then that way they can feel good about themselves. This improves their behavior too. And then with their weaknesses, you can help them with that, help them problem solve. Allow your child to help. So self-esteem grows when they are able to help out at home or at school. Also, helping in acts of kindness can also build self-esteem and feeling good about themselves. So some activities that you can do at home to promote self-esteem, we mentioned this before, but pretend play is one of them. Cooking with your little one is a great way to promote self-esteem and confidence because, like I mentioned before, it's all about the progress. And if they're learning a new skill and they succeed and they can visualize it and see it, then it's great. So all of the Cooking with Caregiver and Me videos are on our YouTube page. I believe it's also on a playlist. You can check it out. These are all recipes that you can do at home with your little one. It's gonna be tough for you as the adult that has to clean up. I'm perfectly well aware of that. Trust me, I've cooked with little ones before, and it's a big mess. But like I said before, allowing your little one to clean up and help you around the house is a great way for self-esteem too. So the progress is them cooking the food with you, and then their end result they can see because it's the food and everyone gets to enjoy it with them. Also, as well, doing a homemade Things I Like About Me book. So all you really need is paper, crayons, markers, pencil crayons, pencils, anything that you have at home. And if your little one is old enough to write, then they can write all the positive things they like about themselves. If they're not at that stage yet that they are writing, they can draw out everything that they like about themselves, and then they can you can go ahead and write on the bottom of their picture and let them describe what they drew. So those are just some of the many different ways you can help your little one build on their confidence and their self-esteem at home.
So thank you so much for joining me today and talking about self-esteem and confidence building in your little one. I know these videos are quite information heavy based, but thank you so much for sticking around. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, you can email me with my email. It'll be in the description box down below. You can also comment on our Facebook page under this video or Facebook message us. As always, remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel, like our Facebook page, and you can always connect with me one-on-one. So thank you and have a wonderful day. Bye.